What is life? Life is nothing but a continuous loophole of decisions. Okay? Now, this is the tricky part. When you think you've made the right decision, that's when you've fallen on everything, because no decisions can actually be evaluated, especially from a place of unbiasedness. So when you put your emotions into a decision, you wholeheartedly believe that that decision was made out of a kind gesture, out of a ritualistic sense, because we're not realistic, we're ritualistic. And that's just modernity. I mean, when you look at it from a blind eye's view, sometimes you get the needle in the haystack. Most times, you just get the shit end of the stick. But what they don't tell you is that that's a choice. The choice to be or not to be. Sounds a little cliche, right? Most would say yeah. Others will call it blind luck. But what they can't take is your heart, your will, and the means that you'll go through to get anything done. Now, this can shift from man to man. This is the reality aspect. We all have the same 24 hours. But we don't all utilize them the same. What is that? Because fear, insecurity, perpetuation of self onto others, you know, with not enough internal critiquing, you might not ever know what you do wrong or what you do right. When you pay too much attention to the comments and you pay too much attention to the likes, you start to learn. Nobody really cares. Nobody really cares. It's up to you to make them care. It's up to you to show the world authenticity. Authenticity seems to be the buzzword of today's society. Yet authenticity is something that we lack. You know, I fondly think of it all the time. I'm like, authenticity, be authentic. Well, when I'm authentic, it seems that people are off to that. It's an offish vibe. They tell you they want authenticity, but do they truly honor authenticity? Because when they receive it, they usually reject it. And they reject it because of social norms, because of what society has deemed they should and shouldn't think. Free speech, that's on the chopping block nowadays. Censorship. Freedom of speech does not mean freedom of reach. I mean, if that's not modern day communism, then whatever Putin's doing, he needs to keep it up, because I'm telling you, UK, France, all the allied powers right now, we look pretty bad. We look like we've lost. You would say, oh, we won World War II. Really? Did we win? Did we win? Because it doesn't feel like we won. They'll be like, oh, it's a linguistic thing. We would all be speaking German right now, Clay. Is that really the truth? Is that really what he wanted to do? Or was it more about keeping the sense of nationalism within a country? Strength. Which is what a lot of countries seem to lack these days, strength. Look at Colombia right now, for instance. Right? Medellin. Cartagena cartel. It's the capital, right? Ooh. But when they send their refugees here, they think it's okay. We say, no, we're gonna send them back. And you know what they say? Fuck the USA. Okay. I mean, mind you, like, we are the USA. We could just torpedo bomb everyone if we really wanted to. But that's not gonna lead to world peace. Then you have to ask the question, is it even real? Is that part of the realistic aspect of life? Is peace actually something that can be obtained and maintenance? Because there's always gonna be somebody with a power struggle. Somebody is always gonna want a little bit more. That's human nature. None of that will ever leave. Not in this generation, not in the next 50. If we live to be that long, we might even be on Mars by then. Who knows? Other than that, we're just in the spin cycle.